The entertainment world was turned upside down yesterday when exclusive footage surfaced showing two of China's biggest stars, Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, making a clandestine visit to a remote cemetery in the dead of night. What started as a routine paparazzi stakeout has exploded into the most talked about celebrity mystery of the year, leaving millions of fans worldwide demanding answers to one burning question. What are these beloved stars desperately trying to keep hidden from the public eye? Security cameras captured the unmistakable silhouettes of both actors arriving separately in a convoy of unmarked black vehicles, their faces obscured but their identities confirmed by sources close to the investigation. The timestamp reads 2:47 a.m., a time when most celebrities would be safely tucked away in their luxury apartments, not wandering through graveyards with what appeared to be flowers, incense, and mysterious wrapped packages. But here's where the story takes an even more shocking turn. This wasn't their first visit, and according to cemetery groundskeepers who spoke on condition of anonymity, they've been making these secretive pilgrimages for months. The revelation has sent shockwaves through social media platforms, with the hashtag #Yibo Cemetery Mystery trending globally within hours of the first leaked photographs appearing online. Fans are divided between concern for their idol's well-being and insatiable curiosity about what could possibly drive two of the entertainment industry's most guarded celebrities to engage in such unusual behavior. Industry insiders are whispering about everything from secret romantic relationships to hidden family connections, while others speculate about more sinister possibilities that no one wants to openly discuss. The mystery deepened significantly when investigators discovered that both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan had been making elaborate preparations for these cemetery visits weeks in advance. Multiple sources within the entertainment industry have confirmed that both stars had been quietly arranging for specialized transportation, including modified vehicles equipped with tinted windows and advanced security systems. The level of planning involved suggests this wasn't a spontaneous decision but rather a carefully orchestrated operation that requires significant resources and coordination. Wang Yibo, known for his roles in The Untamed and his successful music career, has always maintained a relatively private personal life despite his massive global following. However, those close to the star report that his behavior had become increasingly secretive in recent months, with frequent unexplained absences from scheduled appearances and a noticeable change in his typically upbeat demeanor. His management team initially dismissed these observations as typical celebrity stress, but the cemetery footage has cast these earlier concerns in an entirely new and troubling light. Similarly, Xiao Zhan's representatives have remained tight-lipped about their client's recent activities, though several industry sources suggest the actor had been dealing with what they described as family matters that required his immediate attention. The timing of these family concerns coinciding with the cemetery visits has raised numerous questions about whether the two incidents are connected, and if so, what that connection might reveal about the actors' closely guarded private lives. The cemetery in question, located approximately 2 hours outside of Beijing, is known primarily for housing the remains of elderly residents from several surrounding rural communities. What makes this location particularly intriguing is its lack of any obvious connection to either celebrities' known family history or professional commitments. Neither Wang Yibo nor Xiao Zhan has publicly acknowledged having relatives buried in this specific area, leading to widespread speculation about the true nature of their visits. Groundskeepers at the facility, who agreed to speak only under guarantee of anonymity, revealed that both celebrities had been visiting the same section of the cemetery, specifically an area designated for burials from the 1940s and 1950s. The graves they frequented belonged to elderly women, though the exact identities of these individuals remain unknown due to privacy regulations and the deteriorated condition of some headstones. What's particularly striking is that both actors appeared to be visiting different graves but within the same general vicinity, suggesting a possible connection between the deceased individuals. The vehicles used for these visits have become another focal point of the investigation. According to automotive industry sources, both celebrities had commissioned custom modifications to their transportation fleet specifically for these trips. The modifications included enhanced privacy features, extended-range fuel systems, and what one source described as equipment typically associated with long-distance travel in remote areas. The cost of these modifications alone is estimated to exceed several $100,000, indicating the significance these visits held for both actors. Security footage analysis has revealed a pattern to these cemetery visits that extends back at least 6 months, with both celebrities maintaining remarkably consistent schedules despite their busy professional commitments. The visits typically occurred during new moon phases when natural lighting was at its minimum, suggesting a deliberate attempt to avoid detection. Each visit lasted approximately 2 to 3 hours, during which time both actors were observed engaging in what appeared to be traditional memorial practices, including burning incense, leaving flowers, and spending extended periods in quiet contemplation. The emotional intensity of these visits has not gone unnoticed by those who have observed the footage. Multiple sources describe both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan as visibly emotional during their cemetery encounters, with body language suggesting grief, reverence, and what one observer characterized as profound personal connection. This emotional component has led many to speculate that the visits are related to significant family relationships that have been kept secret from public knowledge. Industry psychologists have weighed in on the unusual nature of these visits, noting that the level of secrecy and preparation involved suggests matters of deep personal significance. Dr. Chun Wei, a specialist in celebrity psychology, commented that such behavior typically indicates either unresolved grief or the honoring of family connections that cannot be publicly acknowledged for professional or personal reasons. The fact that both celebrities are engaging in similar behavior simultaneously has raised questions about whether they are connected through shared family history or common emotional experiences. The financial implications of maintaining such secrecy have also drawn attention from entertainment industry analysts. The cost of the modified vehicles, security arrangements, and coordination required for these visits represents a significant ongoing expense that both celebrities have apparently deemed worthwhile. This level of financial commitment suggests that whatever is driving these cemetery visits holds profound personal importance that transcends typical celebrity privacy concerns. Fan communities worldwide have been mobilizing to uncover the truth behind these mysterious visits. Social media platforms are flooded with amateur detective work, satellite imagery analysis, and genealogical research as devoted followers attempt to piece together the puzzle. The intensity of fan interest has reached levels typically reserved for major career announcements or relationship reveals, indicating the profound impact this mystery has had on the celebrity's global fan base. The timing of these visits has also raised questions among industry observers. Both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have experienced significant career milestones in recent months, including major award nominations and lucrative endorsement deals. The contrast between their professional success and these deeply personal, somber cemetery visits has created a compelling narrative that fans and media outlets alike are struggling to fully understand. Legal experts specializing in celebrity privacy rights have noted that the level of secrecy surrounding these visits may indicate concerns about potential legal or professional ramifications if the true nature of the cemetery connections were revealed. Chinese entertainment industry regulations regarding family background disclosure and personal history documentation could potentially create complications for celebrities with undisclosed family relationships, particularly those involving rural or non-prominent family members. The psychological impact of maintaining such intense secrecy has not been lost on mental health professionals who work with high-profile individuals. The stress of coordinating elaborate cover-ups while managing demanding professional schedules could have significant implications for both celebrities' well-being. Some observers have noted subtle changes in both actors' public appearances and social media presence that could be consistent with the emotional toll of managing such a significant personal situation. Archaeological experts familiar with the cemetery have provided additional context that deepens the mystery. The section of the cemetery where both celebrities have been observed contains graves dating from a period of significant social and political upheaval in Chinese history. Many of the individuals buried in this area were rural residents who lived through extraordinary historical events,